Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday, so it is weigh-in day and meeting topic day. So we are going to get started right on that weigh-in. So last week I lost 0.2. This week I gained 0.2. That's maintenance. It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. No one ever stays exactly the same week after week after week. I mean, yeah, once in a while you stay exactly the same, but never week after week after week. I was not perfect at all last week. Way too many bites, licks, and tastes. Yep. Brought that bad habit back. So this week, really trying to stay laser focused, be very aware of what I'm eating and not just blindly pop stuff in my mouth. And I've caught myself doing that today. I was giving the babies lunch today and I was putting pretzels on their plate. Not even thinking, I popped a pretzel in my mouth. And I know you say, oh, what's one pretzel? But sometimes one can lead to two, and two can lead to three, and three can lead to four, and all of a sudden, we have 2 points worth of pretzels going into the pie hole. Yep. So I'm really, really focused on that. Just really being aware of that and really hope to have a great week. I don't see why I wouldn't. Sunday is Adam's birthday. He wants steak and baked potatoes and mushrooms and asparagus for his dinner, which is totally doable. He does want a 1, 2, 3, 4 cake that's probably 1, 2, 3, 4,000 points. It's, butter and sugar and flour. It's a kind of like a pound cake. He wants that with chocolate buttercream icing. So it is his birthday and I will make it, and I will probably have a super duper thin slice of it. I will definitely have it because I am celebrating my child's birthday. Oh, no more teenagers. Adam will be 20 on Sunday. But I will just have a very, very thin sliver because I just really want to have a great week this week. So that's my plan. So that is my weigh-in, pretty much staying the same. Which is not what I want. I want to drop this 5 pounds, and it's my own fault. I'm screwing around. No one's fault but my own. This heat and humidity is not helping. I love the heat and humidity here in Jersey. I do. I love the hot weather. I don't love the humidity, but I'll take it. It doesn't bother me. It comes with the territory. And for the past, we're in a heat wave because it's been like over 90 something for the last X amount of days. It's been like 97, 94, 95 with the real feel of like 99 and 101. So it's really, really been hot, and I retain water horribly, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse because it's not something new to me. I had too many bites, licks, and tastes. So we're going to watch that this week. Let's get on to the meeting topic. Guys, I think I got to start coming up with my own because these are just recycled and recycled and recycled, and I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. So it is, make a goal your future self will actually reach. Ready to get laser focused about reaching one of your wellness goals? To avoid an intention-action gap, the disconnect that happens between what we want to do and what we actually do, start setting a truly doable objective. Let's say you want to cook a healthier meal. By splitting that goal into a few practical steps, you'll be more likely to achieve it. The first step is finding a new recipe, and then breaking that down into 2 more groups, going to the grocery store and then cooking. Really? Taking these smaller actions that ladder up to your mission will make it feel more attainable than tackling your goal without a game plan in place. Let's read more. So, they say get laser focused. Isn't that what I said about me this week? Figure out your goal. Then you figure out where and when you will do it, and will anyone be with you? Guys, I don't mean to make fun of this, but I'm just not into this. So, how many steps do you need to reach your goal? 1 or 2 simple steps, or 3 or more steps that may be a bit more complex. This is like a whole flow chart. This is ridiculous. How do you think you'll feel? Identify the barriers. Okay, we're gonna ditch this and just talk about goals. I'm a goal setter. I like a goal. A lot of people don't like goals because they feel pressure. That's what I like. I like the pressure. I'm a procrastinator because I work better under pressure. If I have a goal, if I have an end game in mind, I want to work towards that. I am very competitive with myself. I always want to do better. I want to be better. I want to reach that goal. So for me, goals are great. They're not great for everyone. So even if they're not great for you, take the advice that WW Weekly gives. Break them down into smaller steps. I always use the example of exercise. You know, you say you want to exercise. You are not going to wake up one morning after not having exercised for 10 years and run a marathon. You're not going to do it. And if you do it, good for you, but you're not going to do it, and you're going to be really sore afterwards. Break it down into smaller things. You know, like let's just say, okay, I want to start walking a mile a day. That's great. But maybe that first day and second day and third day, maybe you walk around the block once, then around the block twice, then around the block 3 times. Start building it up to reach that goal. It's all the little steps. Like a prime example for me, back in January, we decided we wanted to clean up our diets a little bit and eat more of a whole foods based diet. I did not throw out all the food in my house that wasn't whole foods based. I did donate some to the food pantry, but we just used up what we had and we started swapping in better substitutions. We did it slowly. If I was to do it all at one time and go like crazy, my family would have revolted, I would have lost my mind, and we would have wasted a lot of money on food. So we took little steps towards a bigger goal. And that's what you need to do. Don't try to do 20 things all at one time. Like you say, okay, I want to exercise, I want to drink my water, I want to eat right, I want to have my house clean every day, I want to do... Stop. Because you are going to make yourself nuts trying to get it all done. And I guarantee something's not going to get done, then you're going to feel bad about yourself. So just take little steps. If you have to do something for a week, I mean, it takes 21 days to form a habit. Just decide, say, you know what? I've got to start drinking more water. I am going to focus on drinking more water this week. That's what I'm going to do. Or for 2 weeks or for 3 weeks, however long you need. Then once you've got that down as a good healthy habit, bring something else in. I want to start eating more whole foods. Start doing that. I want to start exercising. Start doing that. Keep adding it in little by little by little. Don't try to jump head first into the hay pile, because if you do, you're going to sink. So just little by little. Don't beat yourself up if it takes you longer than somebody else. Don't beat yourself up if you mess up a day. We all do it. It doesn't matter if you're just starting your journey, if you're in the middle of your journey, or if you've been lifetime for almost 3 years like I have. I still mess up. I do. Why do you think I need to lose 5 pounds? Yeah. Don't beat yourself up. That's very important when it comes to setting goals. And that's why a lot of people don't like goals, because when they don't make it, they beat themselves up. You can't do that because no one is perfect. So just break those goals down into little goals. They use the example of you want to start cooking healthier. First thing you do, find some recipes. There are recipes all over the internet. Find some recipes. Go through them. Decide what your family will like, what you will like, things like that. And don't be afraid to use your points on good food. Don't look at a recipe and say, oh my gosh, that's 8 points for my dinner. I can't do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you're on Blue, you get a minimum of 23 points a day. You have to spend them somewhere. Spend them on good quality food that's going to satiate you, that's going to fill you, and that's going to satisfy you. Because I guarantee if you take that recipe and completely change it, number one, you're going to be like, oh, that wasn't a very good recipe. And number two, you're not going to be satisfied. I know since we've made the switch to, I was never really a big fat-free cheese person. I used it once in a while for a few things. We used a lot of reduced fat cheese, and I still do. But for some things, I use whole full fat cheese. I use less of it, but the flavor is so much better, and you just feel so much more satiated. It fills you. The fat fills you. The dairy fills you. It really does, and you're not looking for something an hour later. So don't be afraid to use your points for good quality food. If that's one of your goals, is to, start cooking a little bit healthier. Low point does not necessarily mean healthy. And high point does not necessarily mean unhealthy. Please remember that. Just because a cup or a half or a quarter cup of fat-free cheese is 0 points, doesn't mean the fat-free cheese is really healthy. Look at the ingredients in it. If you like it and you use it, that's great. I would never fault anyone for doing that. For me, it's not an option. But just always remember in the back of your head that low point doesn't always mean healthy, because people think, oh, I only ate 3 points today. I had such a healthy day. Well, you didn't, because if you only ate 3 points, chances are you really didn't have a well-rounded day. You probably didn't have any whole grains. You probably didn't have any complex carbs or varying lean meats or the fat that our body needs. So just kind of keep that in the back of your head. Totally off topic, I know, but we were talking about cooking healthy. So just set those goals, but make them realistic. And set those goals, set your goals high. Set those goals high, but remember, there's steps to get to those goals. And sometimes those steps aren't this wide, they're this wide. Little steps to get to big goals are okay. They are okay. Because you know what? You're trying and you're doing it. It doesn't matter if it takes you a year or 2 years or 3 years. You're moving in the right direction. And if you weren't doing it, and if you weren't moving in the right direction at all, you're still where you are. So little steps are better than no steps. So set those goals, set those intentions, make them doable, make them reachable, and make them last. And that's all I have for you today on that. Kind of off topic a bunch of times, yeah, because that's how I am. So the recipe for this week is loading zucchini ribbons with herb pesto. Now, I love pesto. The zucchini ribbons, maybe. I like zucchini. It is 3 points on all plans, and it does sound good. It's just tomatoes and basil and cilantro and parsley and mint. I don't know about the mint in there. Chives, garlic, olive oil, Parmesan, and zucchini. That sounds like it would make a really nice side dish in the summer. So fresh and everything. And I guess, herb pesto, so you're making your own pesto. So, that might be worth giving a try, because that would be really nice alongside a nice piece of grilled chicken or a nice steak. I might have to give that a whirl. So anyway, sorry for the off-topicness and the craziness, but sometimes that's just me. Set those goals, make them reachable. You can do it. I'm here to cheer you on. I am here to motivate you. I am here to do whatever I need to do. Shoot me an email if you're having trouble. Let me know. Let me know what you need from me, and I will try my best to help. So that is it for this week. And I will be back next Wednesday with my weigh-in, hopefully a really good one, and another meeting topic. But in between, you'll see me for full days of eating, for some fun tags, weekend vlog, and who knows what else. Hoping to throw a couple cook with me's in there, but life's been busy. Once I'm on summer break in 7 days, should get a little bit better, and I'll definitely be filming more cook with me. So watch out for those. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.